Black Clover. This is Black Clover chapter 330. This shit refuses. Okay, 330, Declaration to the Shadows.
Alternate title. Here's my sword.
All right, yeah, that does happen.
It was the most significant thing that happened.
There's a lot of things that happen here.
There's a lot of things that happen. You're right.
This is a short chapter, actually. It's 14 pages, but, you know, a solid amount actually happens in this chapter.
That's what he's been doing a lot recently. I'm not complaining, though.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, really. But, you know, if it makes his workload a little easier and they're allowing him to do it.
Less is more sometimes, right?
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. He's been doing a lot with less pages, you know, because it's been, like, a lot of action scenes. So, you know, I'm okay with it. I don't care. It's been good so far. But on to this chapter. Asta finally drops to the ground after defeating Lucifero, finally. And then Demon, whose name I forget because it's very long and annoying, pulls up. And I guess we were wrong about him, because all he does is that he flies over to Lucifero, yanks his heart out of his chest, and is like...
takes his Uma core out.
Yeah, he goes, "This is what I wanted, so see you around," and he flies away. So I hope they don't regret that.
Well, you know, to be fair, you know, he doesn't even get the chance to really think about that because he's like, oh my god, everyone's dead. Everyone is dying.
No, please save everyone. Yeah, he turns to Mimosa. He's like, "Mimosa, save everyone from dying." And she's like, "I have no magic left." Everybody's freaking out. Charlotte pulls up and, you know, she's just like, "Wake up, damn it." You know, she's doing the wake up. And she finally confesses her love to Yami as he's fading away into the darkness. But then the Scarlet Witch's reality warping cat, her threads start to pull, and out of a portal comes the Black Bulls, basically. And Charmy has like a bunch of food. She feeds Mimosa, which restores her magical power, and she's able to heal Yami and Noct completely back to normal, despite the fact that they have an entire devil forearm through their chest. So good for them. The day is saved. So yeah.
Whole devil forearm. We can't make this up.
Yeah. Yami turns over to Charlotte. He's like, "Hey, Charlotte, thanks to you, I'm not dead. Wait, were you saying something earlier?" And, you know, Charlotte just short circuits after having confessed what just happened. Asta continues to yell directly into my ear in relief that everyone is okay. So, yay. Yami first picks up Asta by his head and is like, "You trashed my katana, you little jerk." But, you know, I got me a new katana, so you might as well have this one.
Yeah, this shit's lit. It's from the Tree of Life, bro.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool.
Take this raggedy ass blade.
Yeah, I'm done with edgelord blades. It's time for me to move on.
Yami life.
Yeah. And Asta's like, "Cool, I get your cool darkness katana. Thank you very much. And also, welcome back," as he turns to Noct. And Noct is like, "I can't stand people like you who don't do things right. But I'm that way myself. So let me live with you guys properly this time." And that's when the chapter ends. Melting his little tsundere heart.
Yeah, we couldn't handle it. We work together too much.
You keep yelling your sweet nothings at me. It's melting my soul.
Yeah, like, go for real now.
Yeah. So yeah.
What bullshit plot armor, even if I'm not the main character too.
No one dies in Black Clover, just like no one dies in One Piece.
Yeah. Stakes are pretty high in One Piece, though.
Yeah.
I just had a conversation with one of my coworkers, actually. Super side point, then I swear we can finish this chapter. One Piece, people may not die, but the stakes are so incredible. I mean, these guys are all fighting for the freedom of samurais right now, and literally the life of most of the people in the flower capital that are about to die.
Yeah,
those are stakes.
Yeah,
they was fighting for the fishmen, for fishermen's, not their liberation. Hody was doing something. I forgot what that whole arc was even about, bro. To be honest,
Hody was about to destroy Fishman Island. Drop the arc on it.
Why would he do that? You know what? Whatever.
I gotta reread that.
Go down that road right now.
Yeah, Hody wasn't the.
That was the point I was trying to make, but
yeah, I mean, you know,
it's cool.
Hody may not be the strongest of villains of One Piece, but you know, he wasn't supposed to be. I guess he was supposed to be like a guy they could trash for a minute.
He definitely did the most, though.
Yeah, wasn't Hody like to get back against?
Hey,
Brian, wasn't what?
Brian, you're cutting out a little bit. You're still cutting out, Brian. Take a second and then say it again.
Hello?
Yeah, now you're back.
Wasn't Hody trying to fight for fishmen to fight back against humans?
Yeah, he was going to do something about like really taking it to the human race. But
yeah, I feel like maybe he thought that Fishman Island was like a little cage that they put him into.
Yeah, I think what happened was that he was like building up Fishman Island to go revolt against the humans. But then like Vanderdecken got tight that Shirahoshi didn't love him, so he threw the entire arc at Fishman Island to spite her. And you know, that's where the final battle happened between Hody and Luffy. So I guess it wasn't related. I guess I do remember what happened there. Thanks for jogging my memory, Brian.
Why did I bring that shit up?
Because you were talking about the stakes of One Piece.
Right. That's it.
Yeah. All right. Well, Josh, what were your thoughts on this chapter of Black Clover?
It feels like it's finally over. Not the series, but the fight. You know, it obviously it is, but it's. I'm just reflecting on the arc. I want to take this moment to kind of reflect on the arc a little bit. I'm not gonna be too long-winded, but this was highly entertaining. I mean, week to week to week. I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes when a manga comes out and I'm just like, I don't feel like reading this, you know, in the moment. Because I get a lot of fatigue from all of this stuff we read. I really used to feel like this back in the day when we would cover the American comics too. And we had like a lot of manga series, like Promised Neverland and a few others, etc. You know, Shokugeki no Soma, blah, 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 blah. So there would be times where Black Clover would feel like a chore to read, but not once during this whole arc did I feel that way. And it's really impressive. It made me basically... I feel like we say it a lot when we talk about Black Clover, but I enjoy the series so much for its pure shonen joy and that it doesn't try too hard to be what it's not. Mm-hmm. It's super refreshing. And this guy's art and, you know, attention, I guess his affection towards his own characters that he's built up, you know, it was nice. It's a nice experience, man. They got it popping too, man. I mean, a lot of characters got it in.
Yeah.
And, you know, I said this earlier too to my coworker that's more than I can say for a couple other series I really hold dear.
Mm-hmm.
So, great job, author of Black Clover. For all the jokes and stuff. If this is really the ending, if we only got like 2 or 3 chapters left, well done.
Yeah. I could see us having...
Definitely on this final arc. Those are the final... Oh, you have a rebuttal?
Yeah, I would say that there's probably like one mini arc left because there still has to be some stuff to decide. I guess the Wizard King. I think whatever this demon is doing with Lucifero's heart has to be addressed before the series ends. So unless they're planning to doing a Boruto thing where they deal with it later, but
that would be crazy.
Yeah, I'd be actually kind of surprised.
They do the trend now is to do a movie.
Yeah, and end the movie.
Kind of like how with like animated serialization series. What did they say? 7 seasons in a movie.
Yeah,
That's not just
6
actually
seasons.
that was Community.
Yeah, 6 seasons in a movie.
Right, but generally that's what a lot of people want. They want to finish the series and wrap it up with a movie, right? Isn't that kind of like?
Naruto did that. That's about it. I don't know how many series actually had like a wrap up movie. Like Naruto did it, but that was more like an epilogue movie where
Bleach is doing one.
Bleach is doing a series.
Dragon Ball Z got one that ended up leading to a new series altogether.
Yeah, Bleach's thing is a new season that's covering the final arc. But
it's gonna be a whole season.
Yeah, it's gonna be like it's an anime basically. It's like a new anime.
I thought it was gonna be a movie.
Nah, they can't fit all that into one movie.
But they're not making a manga out of it. It's gonna be strictly an anime.
Yeah, it's the Quincy arc because they never finished it. Like Bleach ended before they got there. They ended it with the full.
Oh, but are they gonna also do the extra stuff?
What extra stuff?
Even that.
Who knows? Right now, it's just the Thousand Blood War arc, which is the Yua box stuff that they never animated. Which I'd watch. It looks cool.
I swore that you said that they was making a movie out of that manga, that chapter he put out.
Nope, I did not say that. Maybe you're confusing it with Jujutsu Kaisen, where I said it was like volume.
Oh, I think I just heard wrong. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. Anyway, I also really like this chapter, and I don't really want to get into my overall thoughts on Black Clover as a series, as it's not over yet. So,
I was reflecting on the arc, really.
Yeah, no, I will say though, I did very much enjoy this arc more than I have the rest of the series, and maybe if I revisit this series, my feelings would be a little, kinder to it, and viewed in a different light because of this series. But I do, like Josh, I also appreciate like the pure shonenness of it. It's fun to talk about, and it's fun to make fun of because it is very, very shonen. But it comes from a place of love more than a place of hate. It
really, yeah.
We do joke about it a lot, but we do. It's because we're like it kind of gives this nostalgic feeling in our souls of just like what mainstream manga series are. And I don't know if there will be another Black Clover. I feel like what is mainstream now has like evolved into the Jujutsu Kaisens and the Chainsaw Mans of the world. So who knows? But as it stands, Black Clover is this final arc, this demon arc, has been a lot of fun. Magna versus Dante was like really a highlight that I didn't expect.
Yeah.
Probably
that's crazy.
Probably my favorite moment in this arc. I don't know about series, but I was like really stoked about it. So yeah, this chapter in particular was really cool. Wrapped it up. It felt like, it was like wrapping up very quickly. It was like, the food's here, eat the food. My magic's back. Everyone's healed. But, it was just wrapping stuff up, not really being, cutting to the chase. Doesn't have to elongate what doesn't need to, And I respect that about Black Clover in its final moments. I'm excited to see what's next. I don't know if it's the final arc or whatever, but I believe we're pretty close to it.